Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 19. After the disappointing collapse against PSG in the Champions League in the previous episode, we've got to kick on, we've got to keep moving, we've got to try and put that disappointment behind us as quick as possible. We've still got the league to fight for. We won the Carabao Cup in the previous episode, also against Chelsea at Wembley, so it's kind of a positive to take from that. But we've just got to try and get this season done as quick as possible now. Up next we've got Huddersfield away, then we've got Bournemouth, and then we've got Villa. April looks like this. We've got City and Liverpool all in 1 month. And then in the final month of the season we've got Spurs, West Ham, Palace and Burnley. Burnley being our last game away from home. So what we're going to do, here is the league table as it currently stands. Still unbeaten, still top, still leading the way by 18 points. So I'm going to go ahead and sim just a few games, our next 2 games anyway. This one against Huddersfield and the next one against Bournemouth, and then we'll finish up the month of March against Aston Villa and kick on from there. So there is the team to play Huddersfield. De Gea in goal, Aurier, De Ligt, Smalling and Shaw at the back, Maguire lacking match fitness, and we've just lost 2-0. Fantastic, so there goes our unbeaten run this season. It's a bit of a shame, bit of a blow that one to be honest, but there is no trophy to go unbeaten all season, and we're still 18 points as it stands at the top of the table. We're in the driver's seat still. So there is the league table then. Liverpool, they drew their game on the weekend, which means they're only 17 points behind us now. Still such a huge gap, and there's only 10 games to go. We can have the title wrapped up very soon. Let's see if we can bounce back then from that disappointing 2-0 loss to Huddersfield with a win against Bournemouth. Our final simmed game of the episode. There is the lineup. Casemiro back in the side as well as Maguire. And we've just thrashed them 5-0. Tielemans and Mbappe very close to getting a hat-trick each. And Lingard coming off the bench and grabbing a goal for himself as well. So 5-0 and another 3 points for Manchester United. Let's head into our next game then. Here we are then back at Old Trafford. 2 home games on the bounce. We beat Bournemouth in a simmed game. Can we beat Villa? Certainly is a tale of 2 teams today. It's top against bottom. We've scored the most goals, whereas Villa, they've only scored 20 goals this season. Here is the team lineup then. So David De Gea in net. It's a back 4 of Fosu Mensah, De Ligt, Maguire and Luke Shaw. In midfield, Tielemans starts alongside Andreas Pereira and Paul Pogba, and it's that front 3 of Mbappe, Rashford and Martial. 84 goals scored for Manchester United this season, and there's still plenty of time to reach that 100. And here is Mbappe now. He's in here, he has the support of Rashford, finds him, and Rashford finds Martial. Anthony Martial buries it. It's 1-0 Manchester United, 6 minutes into the game here, and if that's any indication to go by, we could be in for an absolute goal fest here against Aston Villa, who are rock bottom in the league. Paul Pogba, nice bit of creativity here, sends the ball forwards. Martial latches onto the end of it. Anthony Martial back to Paul Pogba, who's gone for goal. Well, take a bow, captain of Manchester United, Paul Pogba. It's 2-0. Wow, absolutely incredible. Reaping the rewards of just having a go. Why not, eh? The Villa keeper rooted to the spot. Pogba picks out that top corner and finds it. Some top stuff from Manchester United. Is there more to come? With just 5 minutes to go. Here is Fosu Mensah. It's Paul Pogba. He's lining up his shot. He shoots it and scores. It's 3. Absolutely incredible is Paul Pogba today for Manchester United. 2 goals to his name and an assist as well. Absolutely sensational from United. 3 goals and certainly 3 points to the Premier League champions elect. What a performance. Dominant throughout. Well, there we go. It's full time here at Old Trafford. Manchester United once again walking off the pitch here at Old Trafford as winners. Another 3 points and another step towards that Premier League crown. Aston Villa, they just couldn't handle United today. United just too good. And Villa showed why they find themselves rock bottom in the Premier League. So as we head into a new month, the month of April, there's just 8 games remaining and we still find ourselves top by 19 points. And up next for Manchester United, we have the trip to the Etihad as United are set to take on Man City, who have re-emerged here as contenders for a Champions League spot. They are up to 3rd but level on points with Chelsea. Here we are then, we're at the Etihad, it's City against United. Will Manchester be blue or will it be red once the ref blows a whistle for full time? Well, Paul Pogba was in fine form in United's previous game against Aston Villa, 2 goals and an assist to his name. Can he continue that form today? Well, here are the teams then. So for Manchester City, it's Ederson that starts in goal. Carvajal, Otamendi and Laporte and Rose start as the back 4. It's Eriksen, Thomas Partey and Kevin De Bruyne in a midfield of 3 with Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus and Leroy Sané. Absolutely no sign of Sergio Aguero. For Manchester United then, David De Gea starts in goal. It's a back 4 of Serge Aurier, De Ligt, Maguire and Luke Shaw. It's a midfield 3 of Tom Davies, Casemiro and Paul Pogba. And going forwards, just the one change. No Martial as Lingard comes in for him. Rashford finds the run of Kylian Mbappe, who's going to get to that easily, using that pace of his, and Mbappe into the box, went to find Rashford, they'd switch positions and Otamendi puts his body in the way and concedes the corner. What can come of this then? So it's not going to be Paul Pogba to take, but Marcus Rashford, he's going to whip this one in and he's going to find the head of De Ligt, and what a save that is from Ederson. Luke Shaw, oh, just takes out Raheem Sterling. Sterling wins himself a free kick here. And Luke Shaw going to go into the referee's book. He's on a yellow now and only 14 minutes have been played. Long way to go in this Manchester derby. What a crunching tackle. Luke Shaw then. Paul Pogba. First time onto Marcus Rashford now as Manchester United come forwards. Marcus Rashford turns it around, goes for goal. It's easy for Ederson. De Bruyne cuts back, finds Gabriel Jesus as the Man City faithful, if there are any, urge their team on. Here is Gabriel Jesus. Maguire fails to close him down. Leroy Sané with probably the best chance of the game so far. Really should be burying that, really should be making it 1-0. But David De Gea, well, pulling off the unthinkable here. Harry Maguire. Nice ball forwards, finds Mbappe, first time to Paul Pogba, who's going to use that strength of his, that pace as well, to get into the Man City penalty area. He gets taken down, it's a penalty. Otamendi, who up until this point has been pretty solid at the back for City, with a challenge on Pogba, concedes the penalty, goes into the referee's book. He's on a yellow now as well. And it's definitely a penalty. No intention for the ball whatsoever. And now it's Marcus Rashford, Manchester United's top goal scorer so far this season, to step up and take against the Brazilian Ederson. Marcus Rashford picks his spot and scores. It's 1-0. 32 minutes in. And Rashford, confident, cool, composed, everything that you could think of, all within that penalty. Just slots it down the middle. Ederson sent the wrong way, and it's United in the lead. Manchester United come forwards yet again. It's Luke Shaw, Pogba in space, goes for goal, forces the save from Ederson. Danny Carvajal then start the second half off here for Man City. And stringing their passes together nicely here. Sterling to Eriksen. Good through ball to find Gore. De Gea saves. And again, De Gea saves. Wow. Unbelievable. City Can sense blood here. Looking for an equaliser. And they've got it. Gabriel Jesus makes it look ever so easy. He shows such composure there as he receives the ball. And it's such a tight angle to score from. Up against De Gea too. Silva to De Bruyne. It's a corner to City. Jesus gets taken out there by his own teammate, but it's fallen for De Bruyne. Maguire, De Ligt to Paul Pogba. And that's through for Yuri Tillemans. Another top save from Ederson. Both keepers have been brilliant in this game. Gore finds Gabriel Jesus. Ducking and weaving. Finds Christian Eriksen. Hits it first time up into the roof of the net. Completely out of reach of David De Gea, who up until this point has been sublime in the net for United. And it's now Man City that have turned this game around on its head. And it's them that find themselves in the lead against the champions-elect. Gabriel Jesus. No one going to Jesus. Almost cost United a third. Rashford. Oh, brilliant. It's through for Mbappe. Oh, United just haven't took their chances in the second half. It's been a game of two halves here today at the Etihad. It's finished Manchester City 2, Manchester United 1. United will certainly rue those missed chances, those missed opportunities in the second half. But City, they did ever so well to overturn this game in their favour and walk away with all 3 points today. Here we are back at Old Trafford for Manchester United against Newcastle. It's always top fixture this, and the team United have put out, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of goals. There are a few changes at the back. It's Fosu Mensah and Bailly and Dalot that start. It's Davis, Pereira and Pogba in midfield, and Mbappe, Rashford and Martial are reinstated as the front three. There's Augustin then. Wily character this one, very quick. And here he is again through the middle for Newcastle. Finds Muto and it's down the throat De Gea. Bailly matches onto the end of that loose ball. Here is Paul Pogba. Finds Davis. Hits it first time. Dubravka. Top save. Couldn't hold on to it though. De Gea punches it away. And now Manchester United can break. Rashford. Over the top to find the run of Mbappe. He brings it down, keeps the ball under control perfectly. Mbappe. Oh, he's made it 1-0. I thought for a second he'd hit that over into the crowd. But it's in. It's up into the roof, up into the corner of the net. And Mbappe gets United firing once more here at Old Trafford. Beautiful goal. Muto for Newcastle then. Here is Lejeune, their centre half, as Newcastle try and dig their way out of this. It's Muto again. Maguire makes a mistake there and it's cost United. He lost his man in Muto. You've got to stick with your runners. He committed to the challenge, committed to the ball, allowed Muto free, and it's Muto that's got the equaliser here. And it's a good finish. Muto again. Swings it in. Bailly. Oh, it's over the top of Bailly. Thankfully, David De Gea looking lively and a comfortable save. And it's a good distribution to find Mbappe in space. Over the top for Marcus Rashford. Can it be? No, it can't. Dubravka. Absolutely brilliant there. Newcastle come forwards in numbers. And 3 or 4 players in the box. And it's Augustin that makes it 2-1. 71 minutes on the clock. 2-1 to Newcastle. And he'll go over and celebrate with Rafael Benitez, thanking him for his support, his continued support in picking him in the first team. Augustin is up there as one of the top goal scorers this season in the Premier League. And he's shown just why. I mean, look at how that's over the top of Bailly. 15 minutes to go here. Manchester United have a bit of a mountain to climb. Here is Angel Gomez. Strikes it first time. Lejeune in the way. It's going to be a Manchester United corner then. Facing the Stretford ends. That was probably going in as well. Matt Ritchie. Here he is again on the ball after that 1-2. And Augustin in space! He's absolutely ripped United apart at the back here today, Augustin. It's 3-1 Newcastle. Oh dear. And it's Harry Maguire this time, not Eric Bailly. He failed to pick up his man. Wow. Newcastle coming away with the win here. It's finished 3-1 to Newcastle United. They are one of the very few teams to get max points here at Old Trafford this season. Incredible performance, incredible character shown by the Magpies. Anyway, that is it for this episode, guys. I do hope that you've enjoyed. We've lost 2 games on the run, but hopefully we'll bounce back from this. Thanks for watching.